everyone, welcome back to my channel, Diverse Goddess. It's Hannah, and in today's video, again, we're continuing the astrology series, and today we're going to dive into the Sagittarius personality. So if you were born between November 21st and December 21st, then you were born under the sign of Sagittarius. So Sagittarius is a masculine mutable fire sign, and their ruling planet is Jupiter. And Jupiter is the planet of good luck and fortune and even optimism. And so these people tend to be very optimistic or have an optimistic outlook on life. And they'll also most likely be the ones to always greet you with a smile, because they do believe that a smile goes a long way. And so actually the song from Annie pops into my head, the one that goes, "You're never fully dressed without a smile." And so that song, I'm convinced, was either written by a Sagittarius or it was about a Sagittarius. And so these people love to have a positive outlook on life, feeling like good luck can be around any corner. And they do tend to have a lot of good luck and fortune in their life, even if their life hasn't been easy, because they will always seem to come out on top of whatever hardships that they may face. And Sagittarians are also represented by the centaur, which is the half horse, half man with his bow and arrow. And so these people can tend to have a little bit of a dual personality to themselves as well, kind of fluctuating between being very happy or very sad and kind of repeating that cycle. And they can also be very spiritual, because a centaur is a very mythical creature. And so they will have half of their personality grounded into the earth like the horse, and the other part of their personality shooting their bow and arrow and pointing it up to the stars and the heavens and the gods. And they have this dual nature because Sagittarians came to show the rest of us that yes, we are indeed human, having a human experience, but we are also from the stars and the heavens and the gods somehow, and life is also very spiritual. And these people, like a horse, want to run around and be free like a wild horse, going wherever life may take them. And they often seek fun and adventure, but also wisdom and knowledge, oftentimes soaking up information from every single person and experience in their life. And because Sagittarians are centaurs with their bow and arrow and the seekers of wisdom and knowledge, they can use this bow and arrow to kind of directly point it to anything they want in life, and their aim is always to hit the bullseye of truth or knowledge. And they can also use the same energy towards their work in life, trying to hit the bullseye of whatever it is that they're after. And their bow and arrow can have a flip side to it as well. And if they ever feel threatened or insecure, they can often use the same energy throwing daggers at people. These people are also extremely philosophical, and they are the philosophers of the Zodiac, oftentimes pondering the many mysteries of the world and its existence. And because Sagittarians love to explore and be wild and free, and also are very much a seeker of knowledge, they will also be a lover of travel and have an itch to travel. They need to be able to move around and be able to move to different parts of the world, wanting to travel to the different corners of the globe and learning what life is like. And they will also very much be into culture, wanting to learn about different tribes or races or what different religions are all about. And these people will have an almost nomad type of energy about them, where they will talk to many different peoples from many walks of life. And they will learn a little something from each person, oftentimes extracting the little pearls of wisdom or little gems of wisdom from each person that they meet. And these people tend to have very open minds, so they'll be pretty much down to almost listen to anything if it leads to growth and more knowledge. And sometimes they don't always know what to do with the knowledge that they've accumulated, but they will store it away almost like books in a library, and these people are always seeking to add to that library. And like I said, Sagittarians are very much free spirits, and they like their freedom. And so they will seek somebody who's just as free and wild as they are and can kind of run around and explore the world with them. If you think about like two horses that kind of run around the field exploring the forest together, and then at the end of the day they both go back to their stables, but then the next day they come back and they do it all again. And that is kind of the type of relationship that Sagittarians seek. But that doesn't mean that Sagittarians can't be committed. Quite the opposite. These folks can be very committed, but they're going to seek a committed relationship that comes with a lot of freedom. And because Sagittarians are also a fire sign, so they too will also be very passionate in life and bring a lot of passion to whatever it is that they do. And they may even have a bit of a hot temper to them. And they may oftentimes have a very feisty personality, oftentimes fighting for what they feel is right. And these people can also be very blunt and honest, and some people might feel that they may have a very sharp tongue about them, but to them they're just being honest and straightforward. And besides, you asked for their opinion and their feedback, so what did you expect, them to lie? And so these people will also love anybody else who's very honest and straightforward, and to them it'll be very refreshing, because being honest and straightforward to them is being loving and caring, because you cared enough to keep it real. And Sagittarians will also seek a life that's filled with fun and a lot of laughter and humor, because what's life if you can't be silly and enjoy it? And because they have such an adventurous spirit, they will often want to experience life in a very active way. And these folks will indeed be very active in their life, especially in a physical way, whether it be through running or exercise or some other sport that they enjoy doing. And they will always feel renewed and at their best after some physical activity. And they will also love to be spontaneous, because for them being spontaneous is the spark of life. And even if they have goals or destination in life, for these folks, it's not so much about the destination, it's truly about the journey and enjoying the journey of life. In regards to their style, whether they're a man or a female, they will tend to have two styles to their personality, one being very laid back and casual and almost tomboyish, or they can be very fancy and dress up, and both of them will suit them just fine, and they will enjoy both just fine. And because these people have such a positive outlook on life, they will try to spread those good vibes your way. So if they see you that you're down and out or feeling sad, they will try very hard to cheer you up. And these people truly seek a life that is happy, and they will also want you to be happy. And so Sagittarians really came here to show the rest of us that there are indeed two parts to life, that yes, we are humans having a human experience, but we're also from the stars and the heavens, and that life is an adventure and a journey, and it's best experienced with a smile on your face and to remain optimistic and positive. And so those are just some of the personality traits or characteristics of a Sagittarian personality. And so on that note, I'm going to end today's video. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And you can also find me on Instagram at Hannah Rokes. And don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.